Hey, you lads and ladies, I'm the Jawesome one, and I just wanted to get you guys out a quick vlog about what's been going on. I just got back from my trip. I went up to Minnesota to visit my sister. She gave birth. I have a beautiful new niece, and on my way back, I got to drive some, so that was cool. Got to visit hotels, have a nice stay. It was pretty awesome. I got to connect more with my family up in Minnesota. So that was awesome. I'm really glad that I live where I live now because I used to not be able to. Hold on, this is actually really bothering me. There you go. See, I'm always so leaned. I'm always leaned so far forward like this, and then the mic is always like behind me like this, and it's just weird. So let's see if this does anything better. After we got back, after we got back from the trip, we also have a new guinea pig because one of my mom's coworkers had her house burned down. That's pretty crazy. So now we got another pet in our house already full of pets. I'm not even gonna tell you guys. We just have a lot of pets. We got to play on the Switch together. Or no, yeah, it was the Switch. We got to play Mario Party. Would have played Mario Kart as well, but he didn't have it. And then the birthing itself was interesting. It wasn't normal. It wasn't normal from your average birth. They actually had to do I think they call it a C-section to get the baby to come out, and um, also she came out like super fast too. once they got that part over with. I remember making the joke. Have you seen the movie Big Fish? Well, okay. In the movie Big Fish, there's a scene. I think it's like right near the beginning, and there's this woman who gives birth, and the baby slides across the floor. There's also a couple ads that make the same joke too, but yeah, I joked that that's what she lost it. I also got to meet her. I also got to meet the father of the baby. They're not married yet, so that is partly worrisome to me. But it's super awesome to me that they're sticking together. Um, and even though they've already had a baby, and like according to statistics, that means that they would end up splitting up, and because that's what the statistics and politics say, that's what normally would happen nowadays. But so I'm super happy for the two of them. Like I'm very proud of them. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much the trip. It's hard for me to think of anything else. I did get to connect more with I guess my step grandma or stepma. I don't even know what she actually counts as, because my older brother and older sister, they're not they're like half brother and sister. They're not full on. It's the same dad, different moms. So I got to connect more with their mom. So I'm not sure if I should call her my stepmom or what, but I got to interact more with her, so that was good. And the stepdad and our stepdad. Oh, you know what? I did try something interesting though. We went out to a Chinese buffet. It was called I think it was called Chinese Star Buffet up in Minnesota. And for the first time, I tried something called coconut shrimp. I had no idea what to expect, but wow, you'd be surprised at how well coconut and shrimp go together. I never would have expected that to taste as good as it did. Like, I had no idea what to say. I have no idea what to say about that. It was really good. The food there was really good in general, but it was a buffet style line, so of course there were times where like the food, like people didn't come and pick up the food fast enough, so it sat there and got like a little bit old because they have to be kept heated, so they get old faster than they normally would. But it was still really good. My favorite thing to have had from there, the thing that really surprised me. No. My favorite. I'll start with my favorite thing that we had there. Was, man, I don't even remember. I tried a bunch of stuff that day. Honey chicken, I think. Either the honey chicken or the peanut oil chicken. Yeah, they actually had chicken that they cooked in peanut oil. And Of course, as always, I'm a huge fan of sweet and sour chicken. That's by far my favorite overall Chinese food. Sweet and sour chicken. I love it. But honey chicken like really surprised me because I normally hate honey. I don't know why. I think it's for the same reason that I don't like jelly and jam in general, especially grape jelly. It's like it has this sort of thing that it does where it turns into kind of a sugary mush taste. I don't know how to describe it. It's so weird, and I hate I hate that taste. Like I like the flavor of honey in general, and I like the flavor of jelly and jam, but when it turns into that sugary mush taste, I can't stand it. And it doesn't take long for that to happen either. I don't know if anyone else can relate to what I'm talking about here. But yeah, it really surprised me though, because I didn't get that at all from the honey chicken. It was really good. And then the peanut oil chicken was also fantastic. It tastes like exactly what you would expect, but it's really good. It's just batter made out of peanut oil, made with peanut oil or whatever. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You should try it. Also, the thing that surprised me the most there, though, more than anything else, was I tried a new type of seafood they had there called scallops. I've never had scallops before, and I don't even know what they are, actually. I don't know what sea creature they come from or how they're made or anything. I have no idea. But what they do there is they form them into, like, sort of a round disc shape. Right, and then they put two of them side by side and they shove a stick through them. So it's like you're eating them off a popsicle stick. But it's just seafood. It's a little bit like squid. You know how like squid can be kind of can be kind of tough and rubbery. Well, it was sort of like that. Sort of. It had a bit of that rubberiness and a bit of that toughness to it, but it was still easy to chew through. And it tasted pretty good. It tasted pretty good, much better than I was expecting. It was almost more like eating fish sticks. So that was interesting. But yeah, overall had a lot of fun. It was a great trip. So now we're back, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit about the channel too. So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff going on here. I've mentioned this on my Discord and on my Facebook. So if you guys have been following me in those places, not my Facebook so much because I don't really support my Facebook at all, but I've been receiving a lot of offers to get free key codes to try in games. I've heard that there's a website you can go to and they'll just give you key codes there. Like you can actually request game developers personally for a key code, and oftentimes they'll just give one to you. But not so in my case. In my case, I have some kind of, and I'm not even sure how I got this set up, but I have some kind of Gmail thing set up where there's this company, and they basically, companies or game devs will reach out to them, and then the company will like generate sort of an offer using the company for their game, and then they'll reach out to you and they'll say, hey, this game dev, or well, they'll actually market it as though they are the game developer because it really is their request. It's just that it's like, I don't know how to explain the system. I'm no good at that sort of thing, but they basically just offer you free key codes, and it's like all you have to do is reply, yes, I would like a key code, and we'll give you one. So I've been doing that, and I've gotten a bunch of them. You already saw the one for Peanut. I have another one here called Technosphere Reloaded, and I've been really wanting to work on that. Problem with that is there's an issue with my recording for it. I think it has to do with CPU priorities. For some reason, in that game, it runs perfectly. 60 frames a second, no problem. Not at all. But when I look back at the footage after I'm done recording it, it's like it does that thing where it's not recording properly. So I need to look into that and fix it. But I do want to get a review of that game out to you guys because I actually really enjoy Technosphere Reloaded. it's just kind of a cute little puzzle game, and I like it. I might even live stream it at some point. Once I figure out this OBS thing, I don't know why it's doing like that, but there you go. If you guys, hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.